Hi, welcome back to our channel. We are Chase and Melia, and we are back.
We're back.
We've taken some time off, but we are so glad to be here with you right now.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Very glad.
It's amazing.
It's like we never left.
If you are new to our channel, or maybe you've forgotten because it's been that long.
Who knows?
We are Chase and Melia. We are professional singers. We sing a lot for our jobs. Like it's a big part of our jobs. We also, have gigged. We studied music. We studied the voice. We love singing. We're crazy about singing. And so one of the things that we do on this channel is we take your favorite singer, we take professional singers, and we try to break down what type of techniques that they're using that makes them so amazing. So what kind of habits are they doing? Why do they sound the way that they sound?
Absolutely. And we do that so that hopefully we can get better at singing. You guys can get better at singing. And who doesn't want that?
Who doesn't want that?
That's the whole
There's no
goal of our
downside
channel.
to that.
Yes.
Yes.
So if you love Stray Kids, who we're reacting to today, or if you just love singing in general, we hope you stick around, and we're excited that you're here.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Now, before we get started on today's video, we did want to take a moment to share with you guys a product that's been changing our lives. We are working with FlexiSpot because we have a C7, one of their brand new chairs. It is an ergonomic chair, and I just want to tell you all about how this has changed our life.
FlexiSpot has actually been a great friend to the channel for a long time. If you look back, I redid my desk and we partnered with them. And I've had that desk for coming up on 2 years now. I've had zero issues. It's still one of my favorite parts of my office. I just, I love it, and I still love it to this day. Absolutely. After 2 years. And so, we just can't recommend them highly enough.
Absolutely. And so when they reached out to us and had a chair to offer, an ergonomic chair to offer, we couldn't have been more excited. So when I was working at my desk editing these videos, I was sitting on an old office chair that I had taken from a company I worked for years ago. It was not very comfortable, and I would have back pain and I would have neck pain, and I was just miserable working at my desk. I would complain all the time. So after incorporating this chair, I will tell you my favorite part about it is specifically the lumbar support. Now, if you are like me and you struggle sitting up straight and you struggle with slouching and all of that stuff, this is going to change your life. This is going to help you sit up more straight and not have that discomfort and pain, so you can sit like your body was designed to sit.
Absolutely.
This chair helps with that, and for the cost that you're going to pay for it, the value is just out of this world. The C7 chair has a self-adaptive dynamic system. Lumbar support cushion detects subtle changes in your posture and automatically adjusts itself as you move around to ensure constant support.
This chair has so many features: adjustable headrest, self-adaptive back support, breathable mesh back, 4D adjustable armrest, adjustable seat depth, biometric back support, adjustable height, forward seat tilt, and a 90 to 128 degree recline.
And if you happen to be one of those people that crosses your legs when you work and sit, like I am, this 20-inch seat provides plenty of room for you to do just that and feel very comfortable.
This chair is great for people of all sizes, supports up to 300 pounds. If you don't like it, you can return it for free within 30 days. And if you do like it and, down the road, it has a 10-year warranty.
So if you are looking to upgrade your work chair as we go into the new year, please feel free to check out the link in the description box below to FlexiSpot's website. You can get a C7 chair for $30 off. We've got a link and a code in the description for you. Upgrade your chair, take care of your back just like we did, and we hope that you guys enjoy it. Let's get to the video.
여기서 특별시 수많은 기적을 일으켰지. 가려진 별들 사이 떠오르는 특별 별한 것 투성이 변함없지. 번화하는 거리 거리마다 거리적거리는 거. Clean it up, get back. 검은 먼지를 통통 백강통. Kick it. Swerving and spinning uncertain road. Luxurious like coming S-class. Best of the best in first class.
I'm up above the world, so high I'll be the shining day and night. They wonder how my spotlight is so bright.
Counting stars, dip your better, I know. Better,
This song is dope.
It is really cool.
Really cool melodies. And, you know, we try not to talk about like music, stylistic and stuff. Just because all of that is subjective. But my very subjective opinion right here, right now, is that this is dope.
It's cool music,
and
for sure.
That's just a bunch of really cool stuff.
Yeah.
One of the things that I like to bring out in this kind of stuff is that kind of aggressive singing.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know, it's growly or it's rocky. It's kind of in your face.
Yeah.
How do you do that? How do you
that's
do
a
that?
really good point.
Do you just yell?
No, I feel like more recently in my singing, I have added, like, for lack of a better words, like moments of like a growl or grit or whatever, like a texture. Yeah. And I feel like it does come from like, there is like an anatomical thing happening that's not super probably great for your voice, but I would say that the trick of it is making sure that you have good air support. Like if you're using good air and then you add a little bit of what I'm going to call tension to like create that sound, like ha.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's ultimately what you're doing. That's how you get that sound. There's no real other way of getting that sound.
Yeah.
But I think you have to have other things in place in order for it to not hurt you.
Sure. And if you've been around the channel at all, we talk a lot about efficiency.
Yes.
And where if your baseline is that clear, efficient, everything is like working really good, then you can color it.
Yeah.
With this type of the growl, the little bit of you know, that kind of stuff, the grit. Then you're good because you can do whatever you want as long as it's intentional, as long as you can do it all night, you know.
Absolutely.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So because I've been doing a lot of this over the last, I would say 2 years.
Yeah, I think so too.
Just kind of digging into that side. I typically had just like really nice and clear,
right.
or that was always my goal.
Yeah.
But you know, lately a lot of the music that I've been singing calls for a little bit more of that. So I like to, one of the tricks that I like to do is meow, meow. And we actually, I think I have this is a warm up on our website if you want to check that out. But it's like, you get it really nice and forward and you go, ha, hi, meow, that kind of stuff. I might be blowing our mics. That kind of stuff really helps you get it forward. It's I'm not yelling.
Right.
I'm bringing it all really forward and really kind of using my teeth, and that all of a sudden makes it sound 10 times more aggressive.
For sure.
And I'm not working that much harder.
Right.
Wouldn't you know it? It's vowels.
That's amazing.
Wouldn't you know it?
Again, if you're new to our channel, our main concept of singing is air.
Arrows.
Is air and vowels.
Air and vowel.
That's what it is. That's all it is. It's mastering
singing.
those two things.
All it is.
And it's a constant process. So
100%.
It's not to say that we've mastered them.
Oh yeah, I had some tension this last weekend. Let me tell you that right now. But yeah. So Val.
The only other comment I have, and you guys can answer in the comments below, why do some of them have headphone mics, like a headset mics, and some of them hold mics? They're all dancing.
Maybe it's a preference thing.
I'm wondering if it is. That's a great question. So let us know if you guys know. I just thought it was interesting.
Let's keep going.
Yeah. Oh,
the
he
handoff.
doesn't have a mic at all. I feel like he's the dancer. Like, really.
Did they all just change?
No, this is different people.
Oh.
I think this is like a dance. talk about that line.
Absolutely.
I mean, obviously it was the first real time they're like singing in this particular performance, but
Or like having like a nice long phrase.
Long
a lot
phrase.
of it is like really punchy stuff.
and that's, I think, maybe the point that I want to bring up is you know, it would be easy for us as like singers, you know, we're classically trained. It would be easy for us to like look down on this and not say like anything positive. Like it'd be easy to just be like, oh, they're just like dancing around. That's obviously why people love them. But no, I think there's a lot of really impressive technical singing happening. And because it's so unnoticed, that's even more impressive, right? Like because it doesn't look difficult, because it doesn't look, and I'm not trying to say like we're better, that's why we could look down on them. I'm just trying to say it's amazing how we separate these categories of like what is technical singing and what is not technical singing. Like an opera singer, it's so obvious that what they're doing is technical because it's so obviously difficult. Like it looks like gymnastics. It sounds like vocal gymnastics. I feel like this, to a lot of people who are not in the pop world, you know, who are more in like a traditional side, would be like, oh, they're just dancing and they're just like, that's
the draw. It's not about their singing.
right. It's not about their singing, but I really, really do want to encourage people that like there is some really impressive technical singing going on, and it's live, and they're doing a lot of other things.
If you don't think it's hard, you should try it.
Exactly.
Because it's like some of these lines are wild.
They're so wild, and I think it might not be my preference to like. It's not maybe my favorite song to analyze because I don't get to hear their voices like in the best way. But I think that it does still teach us something. Like we can still learn so much from this. So all of that to say, I want to listen to that like first vocal line that we really got to hear because he's doing some incredible things with, can you guess it? His vowels.
Oh.
So coming out of a really fast-paced, like it might not be him, but like they're coming out of really fast-paced melodic movement, kind of spoken word.
Just feel the rhythm of the world, 'cause we will make it right.
That is actually quite difficult. Not only like the vowels that he's choosing, but like he's using his air all the way through the end of that phrase. Like and then he flips in it. So that just takes a ton of air.
He's doing jumping jacks while he's trying to do that. And it's just, you know, to be able to flip that nicely.
Yes.
I have to kind of think about it. You know, I know how to do it quickly, but I'm not doing jumping jacks. You know what I'm saying? Like
we're just focusing on singing most of the time.
That's wild. Yeah, that's wild. And like you play keys and I play guitar.
Right.
And so we are kind of multitasking, but we're not using our bodies in this way.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think that singing and like exercise are pretty linked, but I also, right, if you're doing this kind of
Movement.
cardio work and
absolutely.
stuff like that, like high heartbeat stuff to maintain your air, because your singing needs your air and your body needs your air. So it's like, you know, it's kind of two things trying to pull from the same well. It's just, it's a lot. And it's just, I think it's super impressive.
I think so too. And I think that when I say vowels, and again, if you're new, like what we're talking about is choosing a vowel. So like e, like whatever the vowel is, and there's variations of all of it, and really like focusing on that through the end of the like word that you're singing in, or obviously
end of the phrase.
Yeah. But it's like there's so many visuals that we've used and we learned through school, but I always use this visual when I'm singing, like
it's energy.
It's all encompassing. You're thinking about vowels, you're thinking about your air, and you're thinking about the energy, and you're just sending it forward. And I think he does that so well in that one little line that could just easily go overlooked as like, oh, just singing.
Yeah. Well, and it's also, we talk about forward and back, and if you're ah versus ah, that kind of stuff. And if you listen to this. Feel the rhythm of the world.
Exactly.
It's all right here. That's on the tip of your tongue, front of your teeth. Just feel the rhythm of the world. And he's going all of his airs straight through the end of the phrase. It's forward. It's
super
resonant.
Forward. Yeah.
It's yeah.
Yeah. It was just a great example of that.
Yep.
So cool.
Amazing.
Let's keep going.
추하지 so we gon' rock rock 움직이면 don't stop stop go for a ride 진짜 뭉치기 타협이 마이크에 다 즐기라 불어라 근심의 이 노래 상원에 풀어잡는 분들 골라
Okay, if you're gonna try to do this at home, this is exactly why we started this channel, because I don't want people who are excited about singing, who love this artist, going
Exactly.
He's not doing that.
Right.
Or trying to make some sort of growl, or trying to match something that they're hearing in a way that legitimately will hurt your voice.
you,
And,
yeah.
and you know, you might be able to do it pretty well for a little bit, but you know, late 20s, early 30s, it's going to start getting real difficult.
Absolutely.
Ask me how I know.
Right.
Right. So
Right.
he's not going dot, 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 dot. He's going dot, 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 dot. So that's literally an exercise. Dot, 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 dot. Make it really forward, make it really bright, make it really aggressive, and send your air and that natural kind of aggression and grit and all that kind of stuff that we've been talking about will come.
Absolutely.
Right? Give it time, but don't sacrifice your voice to something, because you're ultimately going to lose both things.
Because I think also this can apply to people who aren't like looking to be incredible singers in their life.
Maybe you just
like
wanna
if
do
you've
karaoke.
ever, and if you've ever sung along to a song and like your voice hurts after you sing along, like this could literally give you the ability to be like, oh, I can like sing along to this, or I can rap along to this, or whatever. Like I know that might sound ridiculous, like who's gonna practice, but I think you should. Like
I think you should.
I think it's possible for you, and I think it's so cool that we can use our bodies as instruments. Like that's what this is.
We love singing.
We do.
And so if you love singing, why wouldn't you want to sing forever?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that was always my thing, was that whether or not I'm a professional singer or you know, doing all this stuff within singing, I love to sing, and I always want to be able to do that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So maybe practice, maybe in
I
your
don't know,
car.
think about
maybe
it.
I don't
Just think about it.
노래 상원에 풀어잡는 분들 골라 이가 저거 비모니 섞여 지키 반응에 기발의 변신했어 날 발전하며 쓰는 stage like this 먼저 버리지 눈이 남은
Same,
is so
same
cool.
thing, same thing. Super
Exactly.
forward, super aggressive, but it's all right here. He doesn't have to work really hard for that. He's
Right.
not yelling and screaming.
Right.
The rhythm of the world, 'cause we will make it right. 부딪히며 보냈다, 덮어가봤다, 뛰어 세상에서.
Gotta tell us so sick. 어디든 흘러나오는 여러분의 show. 나지고 밤이 고나 그런 살아가지 oh shit.
피할 것 없이 우리 저 쾅쾅 쳐내들고 성적과 부정적 에너지 타파.
La 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 la.
La 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 la. Just feel the rock, let it rock. Just feel the rock, let it rock.
빛이 돌아
Rock and roll, we dancing till we fall. No stopping, here we go. 24/7, keep it going on. Rock and roll, we dancing till we fall. No stopping, here we go. No stopping, here we go. Here we go. We got push up, we got push up, we got push up. Let it rock. We got push up, we got push up, we got push up. Feel the rock. We got push up, we got push up, we got push up. Let it rock.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's so like, it's so high energy in a way that like it's so like, I don't know, you feel it, it's tangible.
Oh my goodness. That was a fantastic show.
Yeah.
It looked like there were 40 people
For sure.
on stage doing, you know, the exact same dance moves. It was unreal.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I think that one of the things we always talk about with K-pop is that it's not like, it's obviously not just singing. Like a lot of times there's, you know, rapping and dancing and like almost a theatrical element to what they're doing. But I think what I've loved time and time again is that they do prioritize singing and like the voice, I would even say, because there is rapping, because there is other kinds of like ways of using your voice.
Yeah.
I think they prioritize that because you couldn't do a show like this. You couldn't do a performance like this over and over again and not wreck yourself. And I
Yeah.
don't, from what I know, which might be little, we don't feel like we're hearing a lot of vocal burnout in K-pop in the same way that I think we do hear about it in some of the American pop singers. And I think it's just like the culture of how they're developed. Like they're handpicked.
They take music seriously.
Exactly.
It's the same thing as like taking dance seriously.
Exactly.
You know, they're taking vocal development very seriously.
And I think too that like voice lessons have such a like negative connotation for a lot of people in the States, because a lot of times it's seen as like, oh, well, you're not good enough, you need voice lessons, or oh, you need to get better.
You only need voice lessons if you're bad.
Right. And I think that our philosophy obviously is that everybody needs it, everybody can use it, everybody can grow and learn. This is all about the process. This isn't about the product. And we hope that that encourages you guys and that gives you excitement about singing. If you already love it, maybe you can know that this is about the process. And so wherever you are in that process is awesome, and that we want you to grow just like we want to continue growing. So it's not over. It doesn't end. There's no like, we've made it, you know?
Totally. Yeah. 100%.
Well, we hope that you enjoyed this video and that it encouraged you. If you happen to be new, be sure to hit the notification bell, subscribe, check out another video on our channel. We'd love to have you join our community. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.